Men are learning to let go of modern women. End of an era.
Why are we telling young women to take your most fertile years when you should be having babies and spend that entire decade of your 20s chasing an education which the average woman goes $40,000 into debt to get, and she makes an average of $40,000 a year, which is a terrible deal, right? So we tell them to go to all this college, get into debt to get your degree, and then do the career thing like you just said. And then all of a sudden at 30, flip a switch and try to get at least 2.1 babies out of them. That's stupid, and it's never going to happen. So why do we give young women that advice? I mean, I think 95% of y'all don't have any business being in a
So I posted a couple videos recently talking about modern women and what their standards are and what modern women are looking for. And I've gotten a lot of comments from men saying that they are not looking for a modern woman. They want a traditional woman, and that there aren't enough of them out there. So that had me thinking, like, well, what is the difference between a modern woman and a traditional woman? I wrote some notes here to distinguish the difference. A modern woman is someone who's independent. She has a full-time career. She prioritizes career and education over family and children. She is strong and wants to be taken seriously. And you'll probably hear her say things like, I don't need no man to support me, and never depend on a man. A traditional woman is someone who focuses on family and children. She cooks and she cleans. She knows how to take care of her man mentally, emotionally, and physically. She's graceful and nurturing, and I'm gonna say it, submissive. So, for all the modern women out there, I hear all the time that they want a traditional man, but it's sounding to me like traditional men don't actually want modern women. And I can't tell you how many times I hear women say they don't cook, they don't clean, but yet they want a man to pay all their bills. So I'm just curious, women, do you consider yourself modern or traditional? And what kind of man are you actually looking for? And for men, what are the qualities that you're looking for in a woman if it's not a modern woman?
Modern women believe that men should respect and prioritize feminist principles, and therefore often believe that men should follow their example and follow their suggestions. However, men are individuals with their own lives and values, not puppets to be controlled. They have their own ways and ways of living, which are shaped by their nature and desires. While modern women cherish respecting feminist ideals, many men may find it difficult to accept this expectation. Men also establish their own values and lifestyles, which they will defend independently. The idea that the opinions and suggestions of modern women must always take precedence could be seen as irrational, as it ignores women's individuality and personal needs. Are modern women seeking true equality, or are they inadvertently pushing for a dynamic where men are expected to conform and follow rather than lead? How does this align with the idea of mutual respect and partnership in relationships?
All that work, and what did it get me?
Yep, because newsflash, honey, we've been lied to. Men don't want porn stars. They want women that can control themselves. Thank you.
As a family that we are not celebrating Father's Day this year.
Oh, you're not? I bet we celebrated Mother's Day, though.
It's my wife's first Mother's Day.
Oh, no, we did.
Was one of her favorite things.
So, why aren't we celebrating Father's Day?
Father's Day, it's always in June, and it's like always around...
Last year was June 18th, which is Matt's birthday, so he had Father's Day and his birthday on the same day. And
so sad.
I will say, I did kind of combine the holidays.
You did combine the two of them.
You guys have got to go watch that full video, because I don't know where that lady put her broomstick up her ass, it seems, but... We're not doing Father's Day because it's just an inconvenience. That's like having one child that's born at the beginning of December and then just like being like, you know what, kids, fuck this kid's birthday. It's too close to Christmas. We're just not celebrating it, you know? Like, but it's worse because it's a dad who's providing for his family that you're literally just saying is an inconvenience. I mean, look at her face. She's so sour about it too. You know that she's one of those girls that wishes herself a happy Mother's Day on Father's Day. Like, she's gonna want flowers from him or something.
A 29-year-old woman is going viral on the internet because she doesn't know why she's single.
I genuinely just want love in my life so badly. All of my friends have their fiancés and their boyfriends and their husbands. As far as I'm concerned, I've been left behind. And I really just want to find that person that matches my energy and wants to build a life with me.
Some of the best advice I have ever heard or received was actually from my boyfriend, who was talking to a friend of mine, and he says, if you are desperate desperately searching for a man, that desperation starts to sort of give off a scent to men who may be prospects for a relationship. Try to go through the world with a little bit of confidence, focusing on what you can do to make yourself a better person. And as soon as you do that, I feel a guy is going to catch that energy and say, I want to chase after this girl. I want to pursue her. But if you are constantly chasing the life partner and giving off the energy that you have a desperate need towards one, I honestly think it repels men.
I finally got the message, he didn't love me. He didn't even like me. But he liked the money. Oh yeah. So.
If men were that alpha, then they wouldn't be that bothered by this. Doesn't really help us when it comes to boys growing up. And that is one of my worries, that for teenage boys now, they are so terrified of the consequences of putting a foot out of line. It's hard enough being a young teenager, working out how to do dating and all of that, without the terror that if you touch in the wrong place at the wrong time, you may find that your whole life is destroyed.
See, I
and there
like
is
that
far
terror.
too much. Well,
I like that.
As a
I
mother
think
of
that
a
men
teenage
should be
boy, I
frightened.
don't like
Really? I would say that attitude actually is part of the problem too. That's, to me, toxic femininity.
Is that healthy?
Yes, I think it is actually. I think it's better to not have a physical relationship than to have one that could ruin a woman's life.
But then how do they ever start?
Well, don't. If you're not 100% sure,
What are we going
don't.
for?
What are you going to have, a bunch of neutered boys who never
it's
had...
so obvious.
We actually do
It's
have that. Gen Z is having far less sexual relationships
Yes,
than any
they are. It's true.
And
young
hang
people
on.
have stopped having sex.
Guys, don't bring a girl home if you think that possibly she could have a false accusation against you.
Who sent you, huh? We're in a wire? Huh? You're setting me up?
These women often see themselves as invincible, trying to undermine men at every stage, believing they can manipulate situations to their advantage. When men, tired of being controlled, move on with their lives, these same women often experience regret, with tears in their eyes, and desperate pleas to have the men back. They assume that men, once emotionally detached, will return to them, but they fail to understand that men have their own standards and are not easily swayed by such tactics. Men have no room for manipulative individuals who seek to control others for their own gain. Men, who have set their paths and standards, seek relationships grounded in mutual respect and understanding, rather than ones driven by power struggles and emotional manipulation. They value their autonomy and are unwilling to compromise their principles for someone who previously tried to dominate them. As modern women push for more power and control in relationships, are men becoming undervalued and seen as merely disposable, expected to fall in line with these shifting dynamics without question?
Hello, it's day 4 of being single, and I broke my 1-day streak of not crying. And I keep telling myself, I am repeating this mantra, I am a strong, independent woman, and I do not need a partner to feel fulfilled, happy, or safe. And I want you to know that you are also a strong, independent person, and you do not need a partner to be fulfilled, happy, or safe, even if your freaking tear ducts don't know it.
Oh. This is what it looks like to find out that you've been cheated on for months. I left him.
Hey TikTok. You know it's crazy because I joke a lot about being single and you know I laugh it off. But I'm 46 years old. And while I'm getting ready for surgery and everything, it dawned on me. Hold on. I'm sorry. It dawned on me that I'm 46 years old and I don't have a husband to take care of me. I don't have a husband to help me get ready. I'm 46 years old and I still need my mama to take care of me post-op. I still need my sister, which whether I had a husband or not, they would be there. It sucks. Being single and 46 sucks. That's it. It just sucks. And I'm fucking tired. And I make jokes about the fucking buffoons that I have been encountering in dating. But in reality, this is my reality. This is my reality. This is my reality, and those stories are the shit that's available, because all the good men have gotten married in their 20s and 30s because they're good men. I'm not blaming it all on men, because women are fucking shit.
And that concludes today's discussion on MGTOW voice. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on future videos. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next video.